It's good that you've got a footage of it from the first round. So when we turn up next round, there'll be a bit more, and then the last round it'll just have this full roll cage in it, full 2 big race seats in the harness. So there's all this shit. You'll be like, what the fuck? GDR's up on the hoist as it was and has been for a very long time. This is what we came to work on today. It's got everything obviously laid out. You guys would have seen, this is actually the GC8 that Dean and I have been racing in the Whiteline Rally Sprint Series. And if you follow my Instagram, you would have seen it. We actually got put from Group C into Group A. So that's like guys with race cars that actually care a lot. And it's like, we're like up there, which is just the craziest thing ever. At the moment, it's just a stock GC8, stock everything. It's got some coilovers and stuff, but nothing crazy. We actually came 17th the other night out of 80, which is crazy. That is like the craziest thing ever. We have Christmas break at the moment, and Dean just did what Dean normally does and just went full send. So now over this Christmas break we have Brembo's full STI 6-speed driveline with the DCCD control. We have a map sensor to install. We have a Haltech 1500 to install. There's an R180 rear diff, and he just bought a GT Pumps 2 turbo to go with it. So the car's going to be full E85 full time, no flex fuel because it's a race car. It doesn't need to have a flex fuel sensor. This whole little series is going to be us working on this, and then how much better we can make the car and how much more we can progress as the time's going.
You know what? This will decimate all after. You put about 15 grand in it or more if we have to.
Hopefully the last 2 races after Christmas we can, I don't know, put in some sick times and actually compete with guys that like, these guys like have full race cars, and I'm talking like teams of guys standing around with laptops and stuff, and usually it's just Dean and I sitting on the back of his ute talking shit. So we are actually doing a 6-speed swap right now. I'm not going to go into too much detail because if you want to know how to do a 6-speed swap, watch my videos on how to do a 6-speed swap, because that is done for idiots, and this is how to do a 6-speed swap. This is also idiots, but idiots with more toys. So we just undid all the bell housing bolts. We just got to take the shifter linkage out now, then the cross members, and then the whole box should just drop out. Easy.
12 seconds later.
Job 1, the box is out. Pro tip, if you're working on a WRX, make sure you pull the clutch fork out, because we were trying to rip on a gearbox that was just hanging off the tail shaft of the motor, so don't do that.
to witness about 2 grand's worth of computers get blown up. Because we're just about to fucking fire her up.
Sick, you still got one there.
It's all plugged in, mate.
That's fucking...
Let a rip potato chip, load the map in, and it's loading that. Then we apply it, and I think that's it. 10 grand or something like that.
Yep. Yep. Try and turn that on. Yeah, it just turned on.
Yeah.
That's even when you press the throttle, you can feel it
Not doing anything.
not pick up as hard as it should. Yeah. Just a run-in tune. We were just on the phone to Matt from Haltech getting all this shit sorted. Everything else is basically done. And it just took ages to basically get the wiring sorted and stuff like that. Wiring's in, everything's good to go. Now she's basically in like a limp mode. We could drive it to somewhere to get tuned. So the idea is to get a full E85 tune and then rock and roll. So she's getting real now. That's the definition of a bought one, mate. As good as it gets. Well, I didn't say that.
Just the fucking coming out of the side of the block.
You ever check down here for tools? Because I just found a 12mm socket in here. The long one, yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. In the trenches, mate. There's a... That's a cross member bolt. Huh? Yeah, fucking... They're just extras, really.
There was a few hairy moments, so, but now it's going to be proper. That bad boy like that.
Oh shit!
Who else you want? Give us all the 4. Give us all the 4, here you go.
Oh, that's hectic. Yeah, that's sick.
Let's go,
Yeah. It's like, it's 6 lights going back and forth. Like, oh my God!
Alright, so we've made massive headway. Car is still on the hoist. The 6-speed is in, top mount intercooler's on, there's a new airbox done, DCCD controller is done, Haltech is in. This has all taken place over the space of like weeks, so it's been very, very, very confusing. But for a pair of people that had absolutely no clue what they were doing, we've just ticked it over for the first time. We had a quick chat to Haltech on the phone about getting some stuff sorted, and then on the next episode what we're going to do is the rotors, the Brembos, a full fuel system with speed flow fittings, the whole lot. The next episode should be loose, but I just thought it was too much to put into one episode here because there's just so much going on. So that's actually unreal. The car starts like first go from like nothing. Like we just put a base. I know it sounds stupid to say that, but it's just a base map. But you have to understand that we have no idea what we were doing, and now we have an idling car, so that's pretty cool. One other thing obviously that is now on the car is the turbo. It's like a GT pumps turbo. Realistically speaking, this car is probably a bit of a time bomb right now because it's got a drive line to handle a lot. It's got the clutch to handle a lot. The coilovers, the brakes are going to be absolutely insane. The turbo is good for like 300 kilowatts of the wheels. The block is a 230,000 kilometer old block, and it is stock. Stock rods, stock pistons, stock valves, stock everything. So this thing is just ready to blow up because everything else can do it and the block cannot. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how we go when we actually get to a track and do a full rundown. For now, watch the next episode. We'll do some of the fun stuff. Catch you on the next one. Bye.
Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love.